Oh, shit. Can't wait to be out of this town. I was just tired of fucking around. Ain't nobody on the YouTube tonight. Yo, what it do? You wanna watch me do chores? Of course not. So, just doing some chores here. Being an adult. Damn, the moon's pretty. Always a good view when you're chilling outdoors. My ceiling looks hella cool. How you doing tonight? Dahmer. I did. I do leather work. Or did he do that? Or was he the one that just ate people? Too? I don't know. I never got that into serial killers. A little too close to home, if you know what I mean. A little too close to homeless. I've been on the road for like 10 years, so on and off, but mostly on. I'm allergic to paying rent, and I'm pretty good at fixing and building things. So I made my own camper on my truck. Wow, everybody left all at the same time. That's cool. What? You're from the Amazon? That's dope. What's it like down there? Because like in America, the conception we have of the Amazon is that we have just been destroying it so that we can have like paper bags here. And so I think what comes up in a lot of our minds when we think the Amazon is just chainsaws and clean cut land and a bunch of sad natives. Probably not too far from the truth in a lot of places. But I imagine a lot of it is still very wild, which is what I'm into. I love camping. Uh oh. Can I make this thing translate for me? I wonder if there's an app for that or a function within the app. Because I no habla It's like I'm so close to being able to understand that, but I'm assuming soy de Brazil means I'm from Brazil. I live in California, but I grew up in Nashville. I live in a place called Chico. People call me Chico. Mi amo es Chico in Chico. No, I wish, or muy poquito. Yeah, poquito. Not more. You can't have big little. Wow, I've never washed this one. This is more of a shop bowl. I didn't even know what color it was. Do you speak English at all? Oh, nice. That's awesome. Those are an ocean apart from each other, aren't they? But that's a culture shock. Right? If my hands weren't wet, I'd be able to use the translator. Dishes, maybe not the perfect YouTube live activity. It's mostly just dog bowls, though, to be real. My dog is so spoiled. Why is nobody else talking? We got one Brazilian people in here. uh, four other people just creeping. I don't understand you, but I thought it was cool that you're doing dishes. My girlfriend and I have been watching you since we're in Brazil. We're from the Midwest. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's awesome. Do I have a big following in Brazil? I wouldn't even be surprised if I'm one of those musicians that's like some random country I've never heard of just thinks I'm like the most famous hot shit because I have, I don't know, a few music videos. Raphael, Che, nice to meet y'all. Or I don't know if that's still pronounced like I thought it was Cheyenne. That's same spelling as a name that we use in America, which is funny. That was also a Native American tribe, I believe. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. Most of my videos aren't this boring, I promise. I'm typically making something or crafting, fixing something. Useful things. It's a magnifying glass. I use it to light my smokes in the daytime with the sun. I used to use it to engrave on my leather work, but then I got a laser. Yeah. That brother and sister. All right, we are almost done with dishes. Wonder what I'm gonna do next. I have to process a couple logs just to make a little extra room in the truck. Got a real nice, what is it, Italian walnut, and I have 2 black walnut logs that are very nice. Gonna make big money off of them. I'm gonna turn them into combs, wooden combs. I didn't know until after I just made a comb one day because I needed a comb and I had a thin piece of wood. And I was like, that's about the right shape and size. Meaning my laziness kicked in and I was like, I don't have to do too much to make a comb happen out of what I got right there. And so, once again, necessity is the motherfucker that forced me to create something. And I started using it for a while, and all of a sudden I started feeling like my hair was like growing faster or something. Like just looked better, felt better. I looked into it. Turns out totally a thing. Using a wooden comb rather than a plastic one or whatever is actually really good for your scalp. It's really good for your hair itself because it helps grab the oils from your scalp and evenly disperse them across the length of the hair instead of just the hair that's right next to your scalp. And so it helps prevent dead ends, which doesn't help your hair grow faster, but it helps your hair stop splitting so that it looks like it's growing faster. It's actually growing at the same rate. You're just losing it less at the ends. It's super cool. Almost all of my wooden products that I make and sell are from logs that I harvest myself from my hometown, stuff that grew where I grew. obviously a lot of it's a lot older than me, but some of these trees were like 8 feet wide. Like not the these weren't the ones that are in the orchards. I don't think big old honking trees. Y'all don't get crunk and do dishes on Tuesday night at like I don't know 10 o'clock. What are you even doing with your life? All right, I got two people in here watching my live stream, and neither of them are talking. What's up, guys? What's up? Just creeping, creeping just to creep. Hello, new people. Or are you new people? Man, that's a weird aspect of live stream. It's just like y'all all get to know who I am, but I have no idea who any of you are. It just tells me there's 5 strangers watching you right now. Okay. Like at least there's a number on it right now, because like usually my life is like there's probably X amount of people watching you right now. I live in public, so. So at least, I guess thanks for the transparency, guys. That's a cool step in humanity for this town, anyway. I often forget not the whole world is like this town is like to people like me. Most people appreciate close-minded fucks here that gotta ruin my mental health. Hey, what up, Muse? How you doing? Yeah, get high crochet. Hell yeah, dog. You should do that and join me on a live stream one night when I'm doing some crafting. Like when you're about to hit the live stream button, it asks if you want to collaborate with somebody. And one time I hit that button, and my buddy Grayson, who's like a hella good musician, uh, he and I joined up and took turns playing music. And like it would have been really. I think we'd still be doing it on a regular basis today if if the microphones weren't such trash. Like the second you strum a chord on the guitar, just like cracks out. But so I don't know. Or that's what everybody was saying during the live stream. I haven't gone back and actually watched it, but because like I'm not gonna edit any of my shit. I'm making content just so that I have content really right now. I'm not about the editing process. I kind of want people to like a lot of what I'm trying to show people is like, oh, here's how you get around to the little mistakes or like the little things you think you probably couldn't deal with in whatever situation. Because that's like my superpower in life is being able to make it work with what I got. What's available. I haven't washed any of these dishes in like maybe ever. And I do be eating off of some of these sometimes. I need to work on that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on that. I think I get what I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. We are a disgusting. What do you call that? What's the word? Yeah, you guys suck. Fucking can't keep their own dicks out of their mouths is the problem. Just be talking about dick all the time to the point where you're like, kind of gay, bro. I cannot stand that like testosterone talk that happens when it's just a bunch of men around. I'm like, can we not just talk about all of our sexual encounters? Right now, it's a bunch of dudes. Like, I don't want to hear about pretty much, unless it's hilarious or something out of the ordinary that, something interesting. Why would you want to share that with a bunch of your peers? I don't know. Maybe I was just raised better than most people. Or most dudes, rather. I don't actually know what actual girl talk is like when it comes to just a bunch of girls talking to just a bunch of girls. I know that girls tend to be really mean to each other, both behind their backs and face to face. It's like usually when a dude's mean to another dude, it ends in fists. And in my experience, a lot of those end in a handshake. Even after that, usually fists lead to some fucking respect. But that's only between dudes. Said hi. Hello. Albin. That's a cool name. Humble brag. I'm the most humble man that has ever lived. Gaslighting isn't even real. Even if it was, nobody would believe you. I hate that you can just hear that sound in this town all the time. Really annoying. Bro, we can hear your fucking mommy issues from here. We don't need the fucking motorcycle on top of it. How you doing? And my dog's got like 100 clean food and water bowls. And so do I. I don't really carry plates on the road with me because, like, you can eat anything out of a bowl that you can eat out of a plate, pretty much. Especially when it comes to the kind of stuff you can actually cook in a car or on my tailgate, rather. Speaking of which, if y'all got any good ideas for like easy, cheap meals for on the road that are like specifically like hot meals and shit and stuff that won't go bad if you don't have a cooler, because God knows California, I ain't spending like $10 a day in ice. Keep my shit cold. I have one of those car refrigerators, but it's like barely works at all. Like I left it on for a whole 2 days straight, like solid, plugged in and running the whole time, and it was, and it wasn't even like a super hot day, and like the 6-pack that I left in there just like room temperature. Like that wouldn't even keep cheese good. Which is cheese is the main reason I need a fucking fridge. Leather tags. Ah, wait, what tags? Just like price tags? I vaguely remember us talking about that. Fucking bug. I think I ended up getting hella drunk that night or something. Like right after that live stream. I don't remember what I did that night. Must have been a good night. I bet I went and played music. And that's probably how I got fucked up. Little tiny bowl. Not even a bowl, but I kept it for burning incense in. Because it's cute. And it's brass. I'm thinking I'm going to use this for like the centerpiece on a shield. I want to get back to making my weapons. I made a really cool mace last week. Oh yeah, I started on a really nice, on a new carving knife for myself the other day. I forgot about that. Now I am excited. Oh hell yeah! Did you use a laser? Because if you're just sitting there busting that shit out with like a soldering iron or something, girl, like you can just send me a design and I'll make you a bunch with the laser. If I don't mind doing that. Homies helping homies. Where'd my trash can go? So much callus on my fucking hands. Doing dishes is making it all start to fall off. It's awesome. I can feel. Good lord. Dude, I'm not joking. Like a 1/8 inch of skin just came off both hands. That is gnarly. A Dremel and ink stamps. Did you make your own ink stamps? Or like, did you have like individual lettering ones? Oh my god. Or no, I bet I'm assuming you like carved one, right? A Dremel and ink? Girl, what did you do? I gotta see these. You gotta like send me a picture of them or something. I'm so curious. A Dremel and ink. So like you stamp and then you just clean it up with the Dremel? Or was it like, or you just use like the Dremel for the border maybe? Or you like ink and then Dremeled out the wording? Dishes are done. Thank God. Yeah, I bet. Especially when business cards you just give away. That's after I spent a whole day just cutting out business cards, and then they were all gone in one night of busking. I was like, no. I was like, I need to start printing like bigger sheets of these. I need smaller business cards, less words. All right, now the dishes are done. What up, Corey? About to start sawing logs. Just finished my dishes. Which I don't think I'd ever done dishes since having a truck. I've had dishes the whole time, never washed them. I'm a disgusting individual. Don't be like me. Nope. Still got spoons. Got too excited too quick. No, I'm on the tailgate of my truck. Made signs with Dremel and burned it with a soldering iron and stamped a signature stamp from it. Dude, that's so much work, but that's awesome. Did they at least turn out super great? That's like, I mean, that's kind of the point though. Is like when I hand somebody a business card that's leather and it's got like really fancy art on it, they're like, I mean, you don't even, it doesn't even matter what's on it at that point. It's memorable because most business cards are paper. So it's like it already did what it was supposed to do. What the hell? I probably threw it away on accident. What? Metal business cards that you can tap on your phone? What do you mean tap on your phone? Oh, like tap to pay on your phone? No. I mean, I've seen metal business cards, and I've seen them like on Temu and shit. They sell like packs of like 100 blanks so that you can like print out your own business card onto them. That's cool. Damn. Is that just like an RFID chip or some shit? Hell yeah. That'd be super cool. I would love to get into being able to like fucking manufacture like crazy cool like tiny electronic shit like that too. That'd be so cool because at a base level, like electronics are actually really fucking simple. It's all just like raising and lowering of current. Uh, just saw. I mean, everything I got on my list is like finished on at least this one cut on this log because it's getting pretty close to being, done on that. And after that, I just got to stash this trash can full of scrap metal that I'm going to use for shelving at some point. But right now, I just need it tucked. But yeah, it'll be like, it might take like an hour for the log and probably 5 minutes for stashing the scrap. After that, it's sit down, smoke weed time. Hell yeah. That's more like swag than a business card. And that's awesome. I was thinking about doing that with my wooden combs, where I was like, why don't I just burn? Like that's what I really need to do is create a logo for myself, where it's just like a symbol or something, so I can just burn that on everything I make. Don't forget to water your gutters. Jesus. I have a setting that's not like fuck you bright. Damn UV, which I don't want to kill my head like an hour using the dullest bright. Decently sharp. I might start with the Japanese style. Yeah, I was watching a log. So many logs to lean y'all up against. Ooh, I forgot. Uh-huh. Made myself some hot water. Have a hobo bath tonight. Heating water above some candles like a ball. Ooh, almost there. Got from here to here to go. That's only about 3 or 4 inches of it that hasn't been cut through with the chainsaw before the thing put the shit on me. The curve of this saw is like 1/10 of the thickness. I'm gonna have some serious planing to do. Hard to keep this straight. These teeth are still too small. Back the other way. Change saws. Like a fool. Hey, I saw that. That one. No, stupid. moving by yourself. That's not cool. Inanimate objects being animate. Ooh, risky business. Oh yeah. Get so close. Whew. Getting real close. Well, to this side, I still got like 8 inches on the other end of the log too. Busted through right in the middle. Morning, I'm gonna go see if this tool store has a better non-gasoline version of a saw for rip cuts. This is a crosscut saw. So close. wearing me out. The chainsaw was a lot easier than this. Damn, I wish I had some kind of like log dog on the end of my fucking tailgate. Oli, I know you're a normal dog, but I might need you to become a log dog. Just for a minute. Stop it. Gonna flip it. Two inches. Did you hear that? Good sound. Oh my God. The red. Is that it? There it goes. Yeah, there it is. Woo. That puts me like 3/4 of the way done with this cut. Which I'm done sawing for right now. I'm gonna lay her down and do a little planing. hand plane. Of course I can find it. I just cleaned and rearranged the whole truck. Insert shitty dude jokes. Whoa. Hefty. Very nice. Now before it's a free board, I'm gonna sit down on her. She's got some weight to her. And plane it. She needs to go the other way. Be really cool if they had some super nice old vintage hand planes in there when I go in one. Gotta manifest them. Hand planes. A nice rip cutting saw. Something to use for back doors that I can lock. This would be a lot less tiring if I wasn't using half my energy stuff in this log. Fucking rolling. Always told me I'm a pretty fart smeller. the shit hand plane. What the hell? Damn thing's just falling apart on me now. Thanks, Harbor Freight. this week's episode of How Many Licks Does It Take to Get to the Center of a Black Walnut Log? The world may never know. All right, y'all. Get off here. Quit boring y'all. Time for me to use some performance enhancing herbs. Peace out, y'all. Take it easy.